Heineken Star Tour.
It's a self-guided tour.
Let's make space for other people that are coming. So, are you excited to be here? Yeah. Yes? Are you here to drink beer or listen to stories? Beer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't worry, I will try to be as fast as possible, okay? And then I will let you go upstairs. Drink your beer. So, let's start from the beginning. In 1864, Gerard Adrian Heineken bought this brewery, Haystack Brewery, and 3 years later, he reopened it under his own watch. That was the beginning of Heineken, lovely people. So, it expanded, but also this brewery expanded, right? So, at the very end of this brewery in 1988, we had 32 silos like this one. So, what happened in each one of those? As you can see, that's the animation of containing barley. So, we had these 32 silos, and each one of them, well, could contain enough barley to produce 500,000 beer. Right? That's a lot. And if you multiply it by 32, you get even more beer, right? Yes. So Heineken expanded, and in 1988 we decided that the capacity that this brewery offers is not large enough. So we decided to move south 40 kilometers from here to Zuiderwoude, where is our biggest brewery in Europe nowadays. So, well, we produce the beer there since we do not produce it in Amsterdam anymore. So now Heineken expanded, but how, why, and when? Let's move on to the medallion right there. Alright, lovely people. Does anybody know what that is?
A gold medal.
Well, that's medallion, of course, but what kind of medallion is that? Gold. Okay, it's gold medallion, but what could you get? How could you get it? Well, I don't blame you guys, you don't know it. But in 19th century, well, that was the desired thing of almost all of the companies. Because back in the days, there was no internet, no social media, no YouTube, right? So, how did these people live? I have no clue. Also, the companies had it a lot tougher than today. And they were advertising through world fairs. And that medallion you could win when you won the world fair. And world fairs were these big competitions where you were fighting for fame, glory, and worldwide recognition for your product. And Heineken, being a very small company, being only 8-year-old since opening the first brewery here, came to Paris and won the entire competition very, very surprisingly. So, the result was that, first of all, the heritage of Heineken, this medallion you can see on every single bottle of Heineken around the world, and also this French poster of Heineken right there. Well, you can know now that the Heineken beer was the first beer sold on top of the Eiffel Tower. So, do we have any French people here? You are, please don't feel offended, but I have to say it. Yes, so you can get rid of this disgusting wine of yours and get a perfect fresh Heineken beer in return. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm sorry, yeah. It's all about preferences, guys. I'm not forcing anybody to drink anything. Let's move on to bottling machine right here. So, it contains a lot of stories as well. And, well, let's start from the very beginning again. So, back in the days, Heineken didn't bottle its own beer because it was too costly, so we had local agents doing that for us. But in 1930s, well, it was quite a while already, and Heineken was a worldwide company, so local agents were trying to advertise themselves rather than cooperate with us. So we decided to start bottling our own beer in the 30s, and that was, ladies and gentlemen, one of the first machines used here. So, how did it work? First of all, we opened the machine, put the bottle inside, close it, started tapping the beer, and, well, that's the whole process, whole procedure. Very primitive, right? Well, with this machine, we can produce around 7,200 beers a day. Do you think that's a lot?
No.
Definitely not. I also don't think so, because if you compare it today and Suterwoude brewery, like I mentioned before, right now we can produce around 770,000 bottles per hour. So that's a big difference, isn't it?